Namaste ladies and gentlemen, my name is InertialDrift and today I'm going to be talking to you about a few indie racing titles that are going to be coming out within the next year or two. So I have 7 titles for you guys that I'm going to be listing down, and this is going to be starting from what's going to be coming out soon to what's going to be coming out later down the line, and I'm going to be talking about these games in a lot more detail. And on top of that, I'm also going to be leaving links for you guys to check out these games as well. The first title that I'm going to be talking about is AutoFriendly. This title is a stylized rally experience by the creators of AutoFriendly. The game is going to have a top-down view in a similar style to AutoFriendly, and this will allow you to focus on the stages by seeing upcoming road features without needing pace notes. In the career mode, you'll be able to progress through the golden years of rally. There will be 30 plus iconic rally cars from the 60s, 70s, 80s, Group B and S. The handling model is going to be overhauled from AutoFriendly, and it's going to be much more predictable and less punishing. The developers have said that settings for driving assist means that it is more friendly for beginners, also challenging expert drivers at this game. There are going to be 50 rally stages that are set in Finland, Sardinia, Norway, Japan and Germany. You will be able to repair performance damage between stages. There will be weekly and daily challenges with leaderboards, and the original soundtrack will be produced by Tatriel. There is no official announce date for this title except for this game being scheduled to be released for this year. Here are some images showing the game. The next title I'm going to be talking about is InertialDrift. Some people consider this game a spiritual successor to Ridge Racer and Sega Rally. This game is set in a 90s retro future, and it is an arcade racer with a unique handling model, and it uses twin stick drifting mechanics. There will be 16 unique vehicles with its own unique characteristics to master. Get behind the wheel of sports hatchbacks, coupes, supercars and a lot more. There will be 20 tracks in the game, from neon streets, rural temple complexes and winding mountain passes. The game is going to have a single player mode where you'll be able to be in a mix of races, head-to-heads, time trials and style showdowns. On top of that, the game is also going to have a local multiplayer mode. The game hasn't been given an official release date yet, but it is scheduled to come out in spring 2020. I have applied for a code for this game and I am hoping that I do receive one. The next game that is scheduled to be released for this year, and it has actually been given a release date, which is going to be the 5th of November of this year, is CarX Streets. If you guys aren't aware of who is making the game, these are the same developers who made CarX Drifting. This game is going to be about illegal street racing, and you'll be able to explore a large city as well as its surroundings, and there will also be mountain roads and coastal highways you can explore as well. You'll be able to drift as well as speed, and your main goal is going to be the best racer in the game. You'll be able to challenge other players in real network races, so this game is going to be an MMO, it's going to be online PvP and online co-op, and you'll be able to build your dream car thanks to the CarX technology that has been offered by CarX Studios. What I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to leave you some images that have been posted on the official Steam page, so kick back, relax and look at these beautiful images.
Crazy.
The fourth game that I'm going to be covering in this video is Cartoon Project. I have covered this game in greater detail on my previous videos, but for those that are new to my channel and haven't seen these, I will explain it to you. This racing title allows you to build and tune your vehicles for entry-level motorsports and street racing, so it will be similar to Need for Speed Heat premise. This is an ambitious project from the developers that welcomes all lovers of the automotive tuning scene and fans of racing in all forms. Some of the features of this game is that there's going to be visual and mechanical tuning and car damage. There will be an advanced vehicle physics and driving model. There will be detailed car models and automotive parts. There will be an open world with free roaming scenarios. There will be a motorsports racetrack and a drag strip. On top of that, there will also be drift racing and time attack events. There's going to be an adequate level of environmental graphics detailing, as well as a weather system and real day to night transitions in the game. There is going to be a license mode similar to Gran Turismo's. There's going to be a photo mode, and there'll be speed camera pictures as well. When it comes to street racing, these are the modes that have been presented. You have your circuit races, your sprint races, your drift races, your dig races, and your roll racing. When it comes to racing and motorsports, you'll be able to participate in circuit races, autocross races, and drag races. On top of that, you'll be able to participate in car meets and audio events. Just recently, there was a picture of a used car dealership that was posted on the team's official Twitter page. The game is scheduled to be released this month in early access on Steam, so what I am going to do is I'm going to leave you some screenshots of the game. The fifth game that I'm going to be covering in this video is Street Tuning Evolution. I have covered this game multiple times on my channel, so if you guys do want to find out more up-to-date information regarding this game, please scroll through my channel and there will be a playlist showing these videos. For those that have just joined my channel, I am briefly going to be covering this game for you. This game is considered the spiritual successor of Street Legal Racing Redline along with Cartoon Project. In this game, you'll be able to build your dream cars, crash and repair them, fine-tune parts, or race against others on the streets. You can either become a crazy mechanic or an outstanding racer, or even both, and this will be similar to Need for Speed 2015. The game is going to have deep vehicle customization. You'll be able to make a lighter vehicle by stripping out the entire interior. You can also make a drag racing machine, and you'll be able to make a unique looking car for yourself. As well as deep vehicle customization, you'll be able to meet other racers on the streets and race against them. You'll be able to repair your cars as stated. You can actually become a car trader in the game by selling your vehicle high and buying them cheap. And you'll be able to explore the Steam workshop by adding in new parts, cars and racing tracks that will make sure your gaming experience will never end. I'm going to be leaving you guys some brief recent screenshots for you, so check these out and enjoy. The sixth game that I'm going to be covering on this channel is Night Runners. This is another title that I have covered previously. Please check out my previous videos as you'll be able to find out more information about this game. And for those that aren't aware of this game, that are new to my channel, I will explain this game for you in more detail for you right now. Night Runners is a street racing game that is set in Japan between the early 90s and the mid 2000s, and the game is going to be heavily inspired by the golden age of street racing games of the PlayStation 2. There is a lot of car customization in the game. A demo is planned for release this year, and the early access release will be later on. The game is going to have a light story, and it's going to be similar to Midnight Club 3, Tokyo Extreme Racer and the Juice games, and there will be an open world as well. There isn't an official car list in the game, but there will be multiplayer. There is only one developer that is working on the game, and the game will be available on Steam and other indie platforms on PC. Once the game is stable on PC, console development will be looked into, and the developer plans to charge between £20 and £30 on PC. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be leaving you guys some screenshots of the game, so kick back, relax and enjoy these beautiful shots. And the final game that I'm going to be covering in this video is Project Akagi. This game is going to be similar to Night Runners due to the fact that it is inspired by Japanese car culture. Honestly, I'm for supporting both Night Runners and this game due to the fact that we've had a massive lack of Japanese inspired street racing games this generation. Now I'm going to be digging deep into this game and telling you guys what it's about. On top of that, I was able to get some exclusive notes from the developer, so thank you very much to Cloudweight Studios for giving me these notes. What is Project Takagi? This is a story-based racing game with light RPG elements. You will race on a variety of mountain passes against various crews to unlock parts, cars, and recruit new crew members. There is going to be car customization, and it's going to be heavily inspired by the golden era of Need for Speed games such as Need for Speed Carbon and Pro Street. All of the mountain passes are going to be connected via a hub board that is a expressway. You can either drive to all of the passes via the one gun or teleport there to save time, so this will be similar to the Fast and Furious game on the PlayStation 2. While the game is in an alpha stage, the hub board that is presented is going to be a placeholder in order to get a proper highway system into the game. The goal is to get both the tailgate and one gun into one game, and for now it's only going to be driving to other passes or for free roaming. In the future there is a plan for it to serve a bigger purpose, such as the spontaneous racing that was in every Tokyo Extreme Racer game. The developer has stated that they are going all out for customization. The developer previously worked on Judosai Shikai, and previously they couldn't implement their ideas due to how the game was made. The physics of the game are going to be arcadey, so it's going to be similar to the older Need for Speed games that we got from Black Box, but there's going to be a twist to it. The developer is planning to add in tyre wear, tyre heat, engine wear, temperature levels, as well as the ability to change your tyres and oil. This is going to be similar to how racing was done in Tokyo Extreme Racer 3 as well as One Gone Midnight. So if you choose to go into a race with bad tyres, you will face the repercussions of that, as well as if you go into an uphill race with a blown head gasket, you will face those repercussions later. Similar to how Night Runners has been developed, this game is also developed by one person and it has been built from the ground up. So what I am going to do, guys, is I'm going to leave links to these games in the description below. By the way, thank you guys for allowing me to reach 1,000 subs. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you. Please note that this is just the beginning for me, and I will be leaving screenshots for your Project Akagi for you on your screens right now. You guys take care, stay safe, and have a good day.